What's going on, guys? My name is Khleo Thomas. I portray the character Zero in the film Holes. Here we are 16 years later, and the film and story is just as impactful today as it was then. The fact that it's still a required reading book in a lot of schools' curriculum, kids get a chance to read the book and then immediately watch the film. The story and these characters are reintroduced to a new generation every single year, and I love that. So with Holes coming home to the Disney Plus streaming platform, I wanted to do something special. I wanted to watch it with you guys. I mean, how cool would that be, right? So here's how we're going to do this. There's going to be a runtime clock somewhere down here. What you want to do is sync up this video with the movie. That way, it's going to be like I'm watching it with you. I'm going to give you guys some commentary, some behind the scenes, some secrets you never knew about, and maybe answer some questions that you guys have had for the last 16 years. We're going to find out. Without further ado, let's get into it. Get ready to sync it up. 3, 2, 1. And we're off. It begins all over again. Walt Disney Pictures, Disney Castle. I remember being at the premiere and being with my family. And as soon as I saw that, I knew that things were no longer just a dream. Like, I had accomplished a goal of mine, and it was to do film and be an actor. And here it begins. Hot sun? Yep. People wonder, was it really hot? The answer is yes. It was extremely hot. We shot Holes in Ridgecrest, California. For those who know where Ridgecrest, California is, it's pretty far out there. Got to go and dig those holes. Who would have thought you could Millie rock 16 years later to the Dig It song from the D-10 Boys? People think that song like haunts me. It doesn't. I would sing that song today with a lot of pride, actually. This is so cool, man, to see all over again. Rattlesnakes. Very scary. Very scary. You got to be a brave man to deal with any type of snake in life. This actor and or stuntman who walked up to get his... Oh, look at baby Khleo. Look at me. I'm so short. You know, if you just get bit by any snake in life, you're kind of unlucky. That's my personal opinion on that. Ah, Sweet Feet shoes. And we introduce the great Shia LaBeouf. Wow. You should. You should have believed in the curse, brother. A lot of people don't know this about Shia, but he's really fast. Shia can actually run really, really fast. Wow. Okay, this is going to sound a little, I don't want to turn into a dark thing, but this guy here who was actually in the 40-Year-Old Virgin, you should probably go look him up and see what he did. I'm not going to say what he did, but he did something. And you just never know who people really are. That's all I'm going to say. Go do the research. You'll see. That's Henry Winkler, obviously, the Fonz, that guy, the older gentleman who plays Stanley Yelnats' senior? Anyway, the grandfather in that scene. That is actually the director's father. He made sure to put his dad in the film. Can you imagine that? Imagine like you directing a film and then you're like, Dad, I need you to come get in the scene. It's pretty cool. This is so legit. Just 6'9" and already? How you just snitching on yourself? Stanley, you didn't have to say anything. If only the woodpecker sighs, the bark on the tree was as soft as the skies. She got angry. Not gonna lie, I walked on that set and I saw all the sneakers that they had sitting around. They had a pair of Gary Payton's, Nike Zoom Flight 97s. I think those are the ones. They had those sitting in there. I did want to take those, but they wouldn't let me because they were set dressing. Okay, before it comes up, how many years did Stanley get sentenced to Camp Green Lake? Before it comes up, trivia, right now, right now. Come on, come on. Before they say it, come on, you got it. Come on. Did you get it right? It was 18 months. Stanley got sentenced to 18 months at Camp Green Lake. Jeez. A lot of people ask where all these holes actually dug. Yeah, most of them. I think that big, scenic shot, that's all CGI. But there were a lot of holes. That is all real. All those holes are for sure real. Onion Sam in the building. Okay, with Mary Lowe. All right. Dule Hill, incredible actor, friend of mine. It's crazy to think 16 years have passed and, we see each other, embrace each other. Love him. So, the actual camp setup we shot at the Disney Ranch where they used to shoot Little House on the Prairie. That's what that place was famous for. Yo, have y'all ever noticed like the background in this? The fact that he gets off the bus and someone in the back is like, yo, it's fresh meat. Like, what? This is not, by all means, this is not a Disney traditional film. That's why I think it has the impact that it does. Mr. Sir, Angelina Jolie's father, John Voight. He stayed in character even when he wasn't in front of a camera. I literally just ran into him at the Maleficent premiere. He hadn't seen me in years. Big embrace, couldn't believe, of course, how tall I've gotten and all that, but it was great to see him again. Stanley Yelnats that's the fourth. Did we ever figure out who Mr. Sir was trying to look like? Was it like Elvis? Was that what he was going for? Because of the sideburns? Foreshadowing. That is foreshadowing. For those who know the end of the book and the film, you know that's foreshadowing. Coca-Cola, I guess, had not signed their deal with Disney yet because you would have been able to see that label now because they're together. All right, so quick thing. That little porch, or what you see in the background right there behind both of them, I had seen Sigourney Weaver, who plays the warden, walk around that corner where those trucks are. And first time I saw the warden walk around the corner, I saw Sigourney Weaver. But I, in my head, at a 13-year-old, only knew that as Ripley from Aliens. So when she came around the corner in the hat and the Wranglers and that flannel, I was just like, am I doing Aliens 3? Like, what's happening? When did she get hired? I didn't know Sigourney Weaver was going to be playing the warden. And she came around the corner and it was her. It's very demanding of you, don't you think, Mr. Sir? Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Only Shia. Only Shia could make that scene funnier. John's in whole character mode, guys. Like, you gotta, appreciate the fact that he just brought this guy to life. Mm-hmm. Leave a comment below and let me know. Oh, no. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Tim Blake Nelson, incredible actor. First time I ever seen his performing was in Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? I love that movie. We ran into each other very recently at the Angel Has Fallen premiere. There's a picture on my Instagram. You guys should go check it out. He had, again, years have passed, so to see the change and the differences, but immediate embrace. Big shout out to Tim Blake Nelson, incredible actor. Let's go. Brandon Jefferson, X-Ray. Byron Cotton, Armpit. And Squid. I never asked him, did his eyes hurt after doing this movie, because the magnification in his glasses made his eyes look like a bug. They were just so big. Gross. Oh, no. Miguel Castro, Max Cash, Magnet, and Zigzag. Now looking at Zigzag's neck, it did look like it needed to be put in a chokehold, though. Now I look back on it. Baby Khleo. There's nothing going on in his stupid little head. Yeah. Yep. Very mean. That was bullying me at the time. All right, so wait. Did anyone catch the fact that Squid is like, I know he smells that? This scene took so long to shoot, and I don't know why. Maybe I missed something, but the director wanted them to all get in the camera, but they were messing up the positioning. That one scene of them simply going down like that took so long. Don't know why. The mess hall, okay. Our very first day of screen testing and seeing how we were all going to interact together was this, actually. This is day one of shooting, right here. This is the very first day of filming Holes, right here. Oh my God, my curls, look at that pattern. What is that, 3C? If you know what my curl pattern is in this movie, please leave a comment below and let me know. I can give you guys the curly hair routine. Or my mom could, because she was the one taking care of all the curls back then. Wow. Rick Fox, Laker legend. That's all I can really say about Rick Fox. He's a Laker legend. Yep. The setup was real. Um, it's all because of your no good, dirty, rotten, pig stealing great great grandfather. Everyone knows that. Next time you're in trouble at school, you say that. Next time you're in trouble with the law, you say that. Hopefully they get it and they'll instantly understand. Just be like, you know what, we know where that's from, but just get home safely. Mm-hmm. Let's go. Kissing Kate Barlow. The great Patricia Arquette. Love will turn you into a dangerous person. She loves Sam. And she said, all right, y'all want to play? Cool. I'm robbing everything. I have a fear and a phobia of horses. If I'm ever required to do a film where I have to ride a horse, I'm immediately saying, no, can't do it. I'll do everything else you guys need me to do on the screen, but I cannot ride a horse. I'm scared. Think about it. It's a horse. And if a horse falls on you, that's it. You're not coming back. Shout out to those people who ride horses professionally. I think they're called equestrians. Shout out to all of y'all. But me? Nope. Nope. Can't do it. This scene took a long time to shoot too. I don't know why. Let's be real. Let's talk about Disney soundtracks while we're here. Holes, top, look who's leading the pack. Young Zero. Even if I wasn't in this movie, I'd be a fan of this movie and be a fan of that character. I love everything about him. He's the underdog. Whole soundtracks. Whole soundtrack. That's got to be top 5 in Disney soundtracks, right? Like Mulan, number 1. Hercules, number 2. Holes, number 3. Lion King, number 4. I don't know what's number 5, but Holes should definitely be in your top 5 Disney soundtracks. That's a lie. Yeah, we did it. In preparation for Holes, we were required to do physical training. They had us run 3 miles each morning. They had us climb this rope that was really up there. Really tall, tied to a tree. We were required to do jumping jacks, push-ups, all that stuff. They tried to prepare us for what we were getting ourselves into, which was really being out in the sun all day and digging and throwing dirt with a shovel. Let's be real. I definitely made the bucket hat cool. It was me. Before Schoolboy Q and all the new generation of rappers, Mac Miller, God bless his soul, yeah, it was me. Zero definitely made the bucket hat cool. Eartha Kitt, Catwoman, Yzma from The Emperor's New Groove. It's her, Eartha Kitt. I played her descendant in this movie. Do you know how cool that is? Like, I'm a Batman fan. That's Catwoman. Like, amazing. Leave a comment below. If they were to do an Emperor's New Groove movie, live action, would I be the one to play Kuzco? Think about it. I think I could pull that off. Love this scene. I love this scene. Never noticed that. Sing it. I know you're singing it. What else? If only, if only. Amazing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Epic. Say it. That's right. That's right. Got to keep your word out here. You got to be a man of your word. He should have did it, but he didn't. Hey. You gotta listen to the throwaway lines. You gotta listen to the lines that you don't see the characters say, but you just hear them off screen. There's so many hidden gems. It's ridiculous. Okay, to all the ladies watching the video, why? Why is she confused on who to choose? I thought she wanted better option, maybe, just maybe, but you. You can't count to 10. Oh man. And that is how he became Yo Nats. This is how this all began. Ilya Yo Nats. He should have just made a heartbreak album. He should have just, you know, did an 808s and heartbreaks, but whole like vibe. And it went platinum. Jesus, bro. Hocked the heck of a loogie into that hole. Don't talk to me. Don't say nothing to me. I had to be at least like 5 foot flat. I was so short it was ridiculous. Not now. You meet me now, people are kind of like thrown off. They're like, they picture me still looking like that and being that same height. And then they see me, they're just like, yeah, you got older. What did you think was going to happen? What do you think happens in 16 years? Do you look the same as what you looked at 2? Do you? No. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, that moment when you knew you screwed up. And now look at you, all the way out here in the ocean. You can't go back to do nothing. Probably shouldn't tell you guys this, but I'm going to tell you. Somebody did get left in one of those holes. It was one of the extras, and they were way, way, way back there, and there was a lot of sandstorms. So that interrupted a lot of the filming process. So one of the sandstorms had went, and we had to shut down production for about 10, 15 minutes. But then they decided to call it because the sun wasn't in the same location. They forgot somebody in one of the holes. That did happen. Oh. Look at the terror on Shia's face. And he's a heck of a sharpshooter. Look at the eyes. The intensity in Mr. Sir's eyes from shooting a lizard. Man's a sharpshooter. To everyone who has asked me before, and for those who've never asked me, yes, the lizards were real, but not that one. So you know, that wasn't a real one. That's me now. Like, that's my whole mood right now. Laying on my bed comfortably, shaking my head like that. That's my mood. He's a whole fool, man, for this. Real lizard. Ooh, those blisters. That's the sun, that's the sandstorm right there. Did you guys see that where you could barely see us trying to get out of it? It was knocking everyone over left and right. Is that Lil Yachty? That dude looks just like Lil Yachty. Might have been his father way back then. Do you guys see him? He had the bucket hat with the braids down the side. By the way, Slick Living. Shout out to all those who've been rocking with me for the last 9 years building Slick Living, and it's become the empire. It's become everything. It's become the brand. It's become the motto. It's become the lifestyle. Hold up. Look at the OG in the back. Look at Young Zero. Whole pool stick in hand, ready to swing on anybody who wants smoke. He was the young gangster. Even if that wasn't me, I'd be a fan of Zero. With that being said, every so often, very rarely, I do a release from... Should have smacked Pendansky with the shovel right there. We do a Zeroni-inspired release from Slick Living. Today's a very special day because it's happening right now. If you head over to slicklivingapparel.com, you will see some exclusive Zeroni-inspired gear from Slick Living. Slicklivingapparel.com. I'll probably put some designs right here for you guys to check out. Boom. These are available right now. Go check them out. And they will sell out because they never restock. So once they're gone, you're one of the very few in the world to have it. That's it. Limited edition. Only for you and for whoever was able to grab it before it all sold out. Yay, let's go. Let's go. Oh man, Scott Plank. Um, of course, right here you see him. He gave us one of the most epic lines that today still holds a lot of value. We'll say it together at the very end of the movie. But he passed before the film ever came out, so he didn't get a chance to see his performance. So, rest in peace, Scott Plank. Let's go, Dule. That's the writer of the book. That's Louis Sacker. That's the writer right there. And his wife right there. And their daughter in the back. That is the family right there. Louis Sacker wrote the film Holes, and now he has a cameo in the movie. Now you know. How do the kids know what hemorrhoids are? How do they know what a hemorrhoid is? Well, black don't crack. Ma'am. Do you now? He just couldn't chill, huh? He just couldn't chill out. Why is he standing over him like an X-Men character? Sorry. So we gonna let X-Ray just bully Stanley instead of just giving him and the smack in the face. Didn't like that. Don't like that. Oh. Uh-oh. Shouldn't have did it. Shouldn't have done it. Shouldn't have done it. Yeah, let's go. Let's do this. Does that guy have tattoos on his chest? I never noticed that. That's a lesson to everyone out there. If you ain't got somebody on your team who's the very quiet one but always ready to ride, you're missing out. Jeez, that was short. Can't get over how small it was. There may have been some real tension there when I shoved his hand off me. He might have grabbed me a little too rough and I wasn't feeling that. So I had to, give him that Reggie Bush stiff arm back in the day. That's what I had to do. That laugh. Shout out to Miguel Castro. He actually really does laugh like that. Say it. Gotta love the fact they threw in that little clip of me looking at Stanley, because I'm like, he says he knew who put him in here, and I look, Zero looks right at him like, why you gotta come talking about me? I ain't even saying nothing. You could kind of feel the tension in that scene between me and Mr. Pendansky. I love Henry Winkler. He did a great job. All right, so got to talk about it. My hair, as much as people loved it, you know, they love the big curly head of mine. Yeah, the hair department hated me. Hair hated me because every day my hair would be, look at my hair. I'm pretty sure I went to the hair department that day and they were like, you know what, just, let's just, here, we'll just make it into a tent. You're shooting the scene in a tent, right? Let's make his hair like representative of the tent. So we're just gonna just flatten it down. It looked terrible. Tried to open up. Hector tried to open up to people, and you know he was let down, even by the new guy. He's just like everyone else. What else is new? No, but seriously though, that's kind of messed up. But you kind of get where he's. Oh man. The kid was the outcast, man. He knew what it was. He wasn't playing that game. If I didn't mention, like I said, we shot this in Ridgecrest, California. The only thing in that town was a Walmart. So, true story. One of the very last days of shooting, we all went and got super soakers from Walmart. We showed up to set and decided to have a food fight and water gun fight. Production was not happy. We may have got ketchup on Sigourney Weaver's trailer. I'm not going to snitch now and said who did it, but it did happen. She was not happy about that. Oh, this loud. God, you loud. What you so loud for? Byron, if you ever watch this, brother, I'm gonna have to ask you about your knees, cause you a big dude to be hopping in holes like that, brother. Like, I hope you built up a lot of cartilage in them knees. More good music. More great music on the soundtrack. Let's go. Look at Zero looking at him like, how you gonna let them punk you? Like, what? I wish you would run up on me with that. You see this shovel in these hands? Zero, a dangerous man with that shovel. You know. You've seen it. So many great lines, man. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Let's go. Bring her out. Introduce her. Let's go. Hey. 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 Look at her. She has arrived. We should be talking about her as top villain. Why don't we put Miss Sigourney up there? The Warden should be up there as one of the top villains in Disney history. Lion. What is the Warden's famous line? What is she known for before she says it? Too late. Too late. Should have been quicker than that. Come on, you know what she says. It's what makes her, intimidating. She said it again. Beg your pardon? Come again? Say what now? She had 3 different choices she could have went with, but something about that, excuse me? You gotta collect yourself. You gotta be like, wait, did I say something wrong? Look at Mr. Sir in the background laughing. I felt so proud when she called my name. I was supposed to be in character because I don't like anybody there, but when she said Zero, I was like, production promised us that we could play laser tag in that big whole monstrosity thing that they built. We never got a chance to, though, but we wanted to. It does look like a face. The Rock really does look like a face. The director, Andy Davis, was screaming at me this day because he wanted me to stay with the group so I can stay in the shot, but I kept walking too fast for the camera. Young kid just couldn't put 2 and 2 together. I think it took 2 scenes. It took 2 shots. Once he came to me and was like, Khleo, can you do me a favor? Can you stay with the group? I was like, yes, sir. I was like, all right, at least keep it right here. This ain't a traditional Disney film, man. There's a lot of innuendos in this movie. Look at this man Sam out here waiting in the rain for it. That's love right there. He out there with his donkey, all his onions, and he just like, I just gotta see that blonde hair and them blue eyes. So I'm gonna just stand here in creep mode. Mm. Mm. Is that right? Okay, you guys can go look this up. Or maybe I put a video up about it. I'm not sure, but I definitely have something saved about this. Patricia Arquette tweeted that she needs someone to help her clean her closet because it's just a mess. Dule Hill tweets her back and just says, I can fix that. And this was like a year ago. That was really cool to see them still kind of keep the in character thing going even through Twitter. You gotta admit, that was kind of cool. She's shocked because he's black and can read during those times. Let's not be confused here. That's exactly what that line was. As a kid, I didn't understand why, but I was like, oh, now I know. Mm-hmm. Owns the lake. Evil. Trout Walker. Let's go, goddess. Put him in check. Let him know, nah, I ain't your property. Get your hands off me. Don't you see I got my mans right back here? Turns out Miss Sigourney Weaver took the role of the warden because her daughter was a huge fan of the book. So that's why she did the role. Gross. Oh, I'm gonna give you this feather here. Oh, it's only sad because we all know what happens on that boat. It's very sad. It's coming. I don't know why she's crying. We don't know, but she's crying. You got to be careful, you know, with all that I can fix that in this film here, Sam. Pushing boundaries, brother. One of the very first, I see. Oh no. That is not what he wanted to see. Jealousy is a very, very powerful thing. That's beautiful. That was love right there. If you guys are having a watch party together, I hope you guys got some sploosh. I hope you guys figured out how to make sploosh. It's been 16 years. It's not that hard to figure out. Like, I don't have to give you the recipe if you guys haven't figured it out yet. You haven't figured it out yet? Seriously? Okay, well, after the film, I'll tell you guys what's in sploosh. Just wait on it. All right, true story. I was there on set this day. They built that house like from scratch. I mean the schoolhouse, and then they had to burn it down. And when I heard that they were doing that scene later on in the night, I begged my mom, "How you like me now?" Okay, wait. I'll get back to the story. Everyone watch this scene. Everyone watch this. Okay. I always get drunk before a hanging. That might be the coldest line ever in a film that has come out of Disney. That is just racially, just anger. Oh no. Here it comes. I get sad every time. Every time it kills me. I can't watch. I can't do this. Really? Really? Killed the man just because. Shot him in the boat. That wasn't okay. And they killed Mary Lou. They didn't have to knock off Mary Lou. I was saying, my mom let me stay there to see the schoolhouse get burned down. It was really cool to see in real life, like a controlled fire. Like they can light something on fire and make it look good for camera, and then, fire extinguish it away. It's really cool. There was a casket, and I put myself in the casket, and I had one of the prop guys take a picture, and my mom found out about that photo, and she wasn't too happy about that. I was trying to be the Undertaker, okay? Look, I grew up watching the WWF, all right? Thought it was cool. Backfired. Pow! Shot that man cold-blooded. The guy in the jail cell is the director's son. See, he look out for family. He put his dad in the film, and he put his son in the film. 3 generations. That's his son. And the legend of Kissing Kate Barlow began. That is a lady who is pissed. Everyone knows the lines. Everyone knows the story. Here we go. Say it together. The end. That's it. Look at Magnet. Look at Magnet. Just smiling. That's amazing. Magnet's a whole kleptomaniac, and we haven't addressed that. He just steals everything. He stole the pets, he stole the dog, pets, dog, same thing, and then he stole the sunflower seeds. What else has he stolen while in Camp Green Lake, though? Do we know? I think we should get a backstory behind that. I think we should get some more stories within Camp Green Lake. Oh, man. Oh, man. All bad for the kid. All bad. Whole different vibe now. Are we ever doubting the realness of Stanley? Ever? He ain't snitch. He ain't point a finger. He took all the blame. Look at X-Ray. X-Ray would have snitched. He that threw his boy underneath the bus. Look how happy she is. She think they found more of what they wanted, but nope. Nope. Not a good look. You shouldn't have did that. Mm. Okay, trivia time. Here we go. She's getting ready to put on her fingernail polish. What kind of venom is in her fingernail polish? Is it scorpion venom? Is it spider venom? Is it the symbiote from the Spider-Man universe venom? Or is it rattlesnake venom? Choices on the board. Everyone take their guesses now. Let's find out if you're right. Look how it all ties together. Look how it all ties together. Her nail polish has what in it? What's the secret ingredient, Ward? Rattlesnake venom. So for those who thought scorpion, for those who thought spider, for those who thought the symbiote from the Spider-Man universe venom, you were wrong. It's rattlesnake venom. Come on, you guys should know this. Oh! If you paid attention, he said, all I give you is respect and affection. So we could assume that Mr. Sir and the warden had a thing going. They almost removed that scene from the film because they felt it was a little too graphic and a little too scary. And I'm glad they left it in. But it was on the chopping block, so I've heard. The background lines are just amazing. So, Zero got his own redemption arc going on in the story, yes? You know, he knows Stanley didn't steal the shoes. He feel bad about it. So he like, yo, I'm gonna handle your hoe. This took a while to shoot too. Ow. I was tricked on this day, by the way. The older guys said they had a $100 bill for whoever could swallow 10 saltine crackers in 30 seconds. It's impossible. But I thought I could do it. So I kept taking the challenge over and over again. And never once did I succeed. It's impossible. This is petty. Stanley didn't do nothing. This is real petty. Mm. See, that's how you hop in a hole. See, I had young knees at the time. I only weighed like $110, so I could jump in a hole, no issues. But armpit on the other hand, Byron, how are you hopping in those holes like that? We got to give it to the music once again. This country song, this is a woman's anthem right here. Let's go. This is the new Lil Nas X record right here. Bring it back. It was in one of those caskets where my mom got mad at me for getting in. It was one of those. Oh, never mind. Can't do that one. Any woman singer cannot put the word survive in their hook because Destiny's Child and Beyonce obviously have that on lock. So can't do it. Never again. Everyone remember that image right there. Remember that image. The silhouette of her, that one. Well, no, the original one was better. Remember that silhouette because it comes back later in the film. And I don't know if anyone knows this. Very emotional scene right here, so I'm not going to say anything. Let's watch it together. Forever. Look what Shia is doing to my hand, by the way. It hurt so bad. He didn't have to do that, but there was always inside jokes going back and forth. So he would like do that, hurt the heck out of my hand. Anyway, I don't know how people haven't picked up on this, but a lot of people haven't. Hector Zeroni. Zeroni. Zero, my nickname, is in my last name. But a lot of people don't catch that. I don't know how. So, thumbs up if you knew this. Put a mind blown emoji if you didn't know that. Come on. This was the scene that actually helped me book the role of Holes. The role in Holes, excuse me. Ouch. Harsh reality. So audition time. Audition, callback, screen test. I only got to do one scene that day. There were other actors in there who got to do tons of different things. I'll never forget the list of how many actors were coming in for the screen test that day for the character of Zero. I saw Taj Mari, I saw Bow Wow, I saw Romeo, I saw a bunch of names I recognized, and I only got to do one scene at the screen test, and it was that scene. And the director said, you know, forget the script. Why don't you guys just improv, just see what happens. So me and Shia just let the scene kind of build and just worked it between ourselves and kind of found a nice rhythm and a nice vibe to share stories. And I think that's what helped. I think they saw that connection on screen. They saw how organic it was for us to be speaking real. And then that was the one that helped me book the role of Zero. And here we are 16 years later. Hands, let's go. Okay, time for another story, even though we just had one. Heat rash. Heat rash is a real thing. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, yes, I'm choking out Zigzag, but in truth, I'm in pain in this scene, and here's why. Heat rash inside of my thigh, okay? So, I don't know what happened, but I got a heat rash on the inside of my thigh. And I tell my mom, she goes and tells the medic, they give me lotion, but the lotion had alcohol or aloe vera, something that made it burn incredibly. It hurt so bad. So there's a picture. I've put it out on the internet. You guys can go research. It's probably on my YouTube channel somewhere. It's probably here somewhere. My mom took a picture of me in tears and in pain in my trailer, and nothing but my boxers because of the heat rash. It happened. So I might have choked Zigzag for real. I'm not admitting to it, but I might have choked Max Cash a little too tight. Y'all know what time it is. That's how you feel? I got something for you, brother. Hold up. I'm gonna remember that. Y'all know what's coming. It's coming. Okay. That's it. That was it. That was the final straw right there. I was so scared. Thought I was going to hit him. Take off. How you guys liking this so far? You guys digging the whole watch along thing? You guys think we should do more of these? Maybe with roll bounce, walking tall, hurricane season? Yeah? Leave a comment, let me know. I think more actors should do this. I think more actors should do, kind of a watch along. But not anything they've done currently, because it just kind of depletes the purpose. I think you should do some watch alongs of your old school work. That shovel gave him the business. By the way, brand new Zeroni release going on right now. SlickLivingApparel.com. Go check it out. Get yours before it's all sold out. That's a lie. Look at the anger in Shia's eyes. It's here, baby. Here. Dang. I did have a stand-in. Cannot remember her name off top. Yes, it was a girl. I was so short that they had to go find a woman who was my size in order to do stand-in stuff. That person just dropping to the ground was not me. That was my stand-in. But she was amazing. I should find her. I should reach out and find her because she was really great. And the internet has ruined this too. You guys made this a meme. How many points did your team score in the game? God, the internet ruins everything. Twitch. Twitch committed Grand Theft Auto? I just didn't realize that. Don't be squabbing up in here. Obviously, that was not written by the writers for the characters to say. Take off. This is a crazy scene, man. Oh. Oh, no. The irony. Once again, Shia a little too damn fast. He's fast. He can really run. Big shout out to everyone who, on Halloween dresses up as, those are real yellow spotted lizards, by the way. They're actually not. They're bearded dragons that are painted as yellow spotted lizards. That's what they are. Big shout out to everyone on Halloween who dresses up as the characters, man. Every year it's pretty cool to see. Evil, just evil people. Two humans, y'all just about to let out there die in the desert? I actually enjoyed laying underneath that. It was shade, so yeah. I'm a survivor, baby. I wasn't gone. Nah. I was gonna make it one way or the other. I was probably really tired. I'm free. Sir, I ain't going back. And here's how the legend of Sploosh began. This is when I knew movie magic was real. This whole part took place on a set, on a stage. They like rebuilt everything. It was incredible. That's when I knew movie magic was real. Sploosh. Bananas. Maple brown sugar oatmeal. Honey. Chocolate milk, I'm thinking. That's what I remember. Those were the 4 ingredients to make Sploosh. Yeah. It did not. And shout out to the person who tried to ruin holes for everyone and was like, yeah, so Zero survived just getting drunk off of fermented peaches. So he was out there just drinking, lit. Look at me, no, carefree. I ain't trying to hear none of that, bro. Not trying to hear none of that. What is Marylou? God's thumb. So, no, God's thumb did not exist. Sorry to break it to you. That was CGI. But the mountain that we did shoot it at was in Red Rock, which was really, really, really cool, actually. As you see, those red rocks. So, it was really dope. I'm like, bro, we're not climbing this. And turns out we ended up climbing this. Yes, we were climbing for real. Way up there. That was real. All of this is real. Yep. Yep. We did that. We wanted to keep going, and they were like, no, absolutely not. So if you look closely, I don't want to ruin it for people, but I'm going to. You can kind of see where there's a cord holding Shia. It's invisible, but you can tell by his jumpsuit that it's like pulling and holding him there. You can kind of see it right there, but very, very tiny. Look at Zero, thinking on his feet. He's Batman. He can say what you want. He smacks people with shovels. He thinks on his feet. Helps save his friend with a shovel. I just should go by Captain Shovel. We should talk about this. We should make this a thing. Somebody should create some artwork for this. And maybe we should pitch this to a network and make it happen. Maybe. We'll see. Ow. Ow, ow. Look at him, no selling. I should have sold it. Ow. I should have definitely sold my hands being cut open a little bit better. But maybe not. So, if you guys had a nickname, if you guys went to Camp Green Lake, what would your nickname be? As you see, we got X-Ray, Twitch, Zero, Armpit, Squid, Zigzag. What would your nickname be? Leave a comment and let me know. What would you want to go by? And once again, my hair. You couldn't script that, but yes, my hair did get caught in the bushes. You can't script it. Also, they hired a stunt man to do that, just to roll down the hill. And I was like, why? I'll roll down the hill. And they're like, no, you can't. We went at it for like at least 5 to 10 minutes. They didn't want me to roll down this hill, but the guy with the wig on didn't look like me. So I was like, I'll roll down the hill. I don't care. I was Jeff Hardy at the time. I got this. I'll throw my body into the wind. So I rolled down the hill, and look how great the shot ended up coming out. Every time I've had a chance to watch this movie around anyone else at the theater, especially when the premiere, when the hair and the branches happen, everyone laughed. You can't script those moments. Sometimes you just got to let stuff happen. Mm-hmm. Shia had a sunburn, and he had to have me on his back. He was not happy about that. He had went surfing on one of the days off and got sunburned, and him having to carry me was not something he was okay with. He was very agitated that day. The promised land. Didn't know he was going to throw the water, so that was a genuine, like, shock jump reaction. Okay, movie magic. I hate to break it to you guys, but I'm going to tell you guys a secret. Those aren't onions. I know all these years you probably thought that those were onions. They're not. Those were apples wrapped in edible saran wrap paper, grape jello, and cinnamon. Cinnamon to make the dirt make it look like it has dirt on it. So it was delicious, actually. They weren't onions. Yeah, bring it together. That's how you bring it full circle. That's how you bring it full circle. The curse is broken. No more shall the Yonats have to suffer from the Zeroni curse. No more. And just like that, I love these two. I love Henry and the actress who's playing his wife. You can tell they just what? You could tell they just react well on camera together. A lot of great energy between them. Tell you my one good skill in acting. I can act like I'm sleeping quite well. Have you guys ever noticed that in certain films, whether it's child actors, even some adult actors, when they're acting like they're asleep, their eyes are still like twitching and blinking? Watch very closely about that. It's a trick to it. You close your eyes and you look up and you hold it there. It's gone. Had to snitch on myself. We got to. Shout out to the goddesses and the werewolves. The werewolves have an origin story all the way back to holes, because if you look at the hoodie that I'm wearing, what does it say on it? It says Team Wolf. Even since then, we've been riding with the werewolves. Do yourself a favor, slicklivingapparel.com. If you want a hoodie just like that one, you can find it today available for the Zeroni collection. Zeroni inspired collection. All I wanted was my hair. Look at the luxurious locks on that kid. I had to stand on an apple box so the camera could see me because the camera was actually lower than the bridge. I was that short. Cool. That's how you tie it all together. Roma Mafia, incredible actress. Her resume is amazing. Love Roma. Saw her at an audition like a year ago, and we had to have a moment. Like when you're auditioning, you like to give each other as actors space because you're getting ready to be in character. So we had to wait to embrace each other until after the audition because we both were prepared. So she goes first. She waits for me. I go in, come out, and we have a moment out to the side. So it was really cool to connect with her after all these years. That was all improv between those three. That was kind of cool. Shai actually taught me a really great lesson tonight in this scene. So when you're a child actor, you can only be on set for so long. Okay? I hope I don't get in trouble for talking about this. You can only be on set for a certain amount of hours. And they like to keep it very strict due to how many child actors in the past have, of course, had to deal with a lot of terrible conditions. I broke the rules. I wasn't supposed to be there, but Shia required someone to read him the lines so he could, give it, make it seem as real as possible. So every shot that you see of just Shia in his solo shots, I wasn't supposed to be on set, but I stayed next to the camera to deliver him the lines. And Shia really did appreciate that. I remember that day. So big ups to Shia for even just pulling me to the side and thanking me for doing it. Even at 13, quite professional. I kind of knew. This is how she's dressed right there. It kind of reminds me of how most girls look after like a long night of like being out, partying. They went out great. They were fine, put together. They were boom, boom, pow, perfection. And then they had a fun. They go to their girl's house, go to sleep, and then this is how they look the next morning after just being so turned up. And they're walking out of their friend's house to their car, showing up at their own apartment to get dressed. Oh, man. She got this. Woo, she got the burner on. Man. Jeez. Gold digging don't go nowhere, does it? Put the curse on. Nope. Hey, partner, trigger finger happy. Almost blew her head off trying to shoot. She had done it all. She was through. She done robbed banks. Y'all done took her love away. She said, I ain't got nothing else to live for, man. Y'all go about your business. She was a rider. She was a rider. She caused a lot of hell in Texas over them taking her man away. Look at all that dust cloud in the back. Look at that big old dust storm. That made it so cool for this shot, in my opinion. This is all improv. I don't care what's happening to me in this scene. Just listen to them. That's all improv, man. Oh, man. Look how big the jumpsuit is on me. I think it was the 15-year anniversary. So last year, I actually put on the, I put on my old jumpsuit. I still have the orange jumpsuit and the hat, of course, the bucket hat. And I have the hand wraps that when my hands got cut earlier in the film. I have all those. And I put it on to celebrate the 15-year anniversary. Went viral. BuzzFeed picked it up. Big shout out to BuzzFeed. You guys do a lot of cool holes and other Disney type of posts, and I really do enjoy that type of stuff. So thank you. That thing was heavy. And just like that, it gets snatched away. Scary. Very, 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 very scary. True story. One of the lizards' name was Mocha, and he started chomping on my hair mid-scene, and I couldn't help but laugh. He was just on my shoulder, licking the ear, and then he just started slowly but surely just chomp. Must have been the coconut oil. That was really dark. Zero was never here. We got a lot of holes to shoot. They was gonna bury me? Let's go. The most iconic line in all of Holes. We got a lot, but this one right here. Yes! Yes! That's too damn bad. dark. Nope. Foreshadowing. We had to change jumpsuits for the scene with the lizards because they had to be able to like crawl on it. If you look closely, you can tell it's a different fabric. Trivia. What is Mr. Sir's real name? Mario Seville, Marion Seville, Mariel Seville, or Maurice Seville? Those are your 4 options. Talk amongst yourselves, you and your crew, if you guys are watching this together. Let's see who's right. You guys should have been keeping score. Whoever actually wins tonight, you guys should get a prize. You should pay, the other person who lost should pay for something for you guys. That trunk was so heavy. We messed up. There's production vans behind me right there. I'm sorry to ruin the film, but yeah, those vans shouldn't be there. That's the vans we took from base camp to set every day, but they're in the back. Shut up, Dr. Pendansky. You shut up. Tired of your mouth. I've already hit you with a shovel. Yeah, Mr. Pendansky wanted some payback. Look at that hand. What foul could he possibly get? Oh, now we buddies. Oh, now y'all want to dap hands. Slap hands. Slap hands. No, y'all didn't like me the whole entire time I was here. You bullied me. You picked on me. I'm out of here. I'm leaving. Peace. Can we talk about X-Ray's bandana style? Why has he got it like rope like that? That's kind of weird. Never noticed that. They're trying to figure out why he acting weird. Like, yo, what is wrong? Look at look at the warden. What is wrong with you? The man taking off his glasses was the stunt coordinator for the film. He taking it back to me doing the rolling down the mountain thing where my hair got stuck, because I actually did the stunt that they hired someone else for. At the very end of the film, he actually gifted me with a belt buckle that all the stuntmen get once they get certified in the industry. So he gifted me one. I really do appreciate it. I still have it to this day, and it has like a. They're all certified. They have the number of like their serial number as far as where they're ranked. So it was really cool to get one from him. So thank you to him. Oh yeah, if you guessed it right, you get a prize. What Mr. Sir's real name is. All right, we're coming up on the final 10 minutes of Holes. Like I said, man, 16 years for this film to still have the impact that it has today compared to when it first came out truly does mean something. And I'm blessed to have a role like this on my resume. There's actors who get into the industry wanting to just be known for something. I'm grateful to be known for this character and for this film. I'm thankful to everyone who appreciates what came from it. I'm grateful for every role that I've had after it. You know, I've had the opportunity to play a lot of great characters in life. I've had the opportunity to work with a lot of great people as well. But yeah, man, it's cool to see it all again. And I hope you guys share this with your kids. Like, you know, if you have children, share it with them. True story, it was about 2 weeks ago. I saw a lady and her daughter walking, and her daughter was reading the book Holes. And I stopped to say hello, and she didn't know who I was, but the daughter did figure out who I was, made conversation, because they had just watched the movie. So it was cool that the mother passed down the story to her daughter to watch, because she was definitely not alive when this movie came out. We ruined that Jaguar. The interior of that Jaguar was just wet and muddy. Look, oh. So sorry. I don't know if there was anything we could have done differently, but there was probably nothing. We made it out. Yeah, true story. All of that is real. All of it. Everything in that chest is real gold, real treasure, all of it. All of it. So, I'm not going to say that I took anything from that chest. I will never admit to that on camera. But yeah, it was all real. I'm sorry, what? It's worth how much? Man, crazy how the world goes. Quick thing. My parents met in Corpus Christi, Texas, and high school sweethearts. So it's amazing that, you know, their son would be able to. They believed in their son. He wanted to be an actor, and you know they bet on him. How about that bus that just pulled up that my mom just walked off of? How about on the top right of like where the bus came from? In the film, it came from Corpus Christi, Texas. So that was a really special day on set for like my parents to kind of share that moment not only with me but between them as well. Mm-hmm. Pull your pants up, Khleo. Jesus. Facts. they reopened Camp Green Lake to be a Girl Scout camp. So the whole time, Mr. Sir has been foreshadowing that that's what was going to happen. Rick Fox back. Oh, now it's all love, but you looked me in my eyes in court and was like, you're no fan of mine. You're no fan of mine. Wait for it. KB Industries. There it is, bottom left. Did you guys see it? It's the actual silhouette of Kissing Kate Barlow on that hill. They made that the logo of KB Industries. That was really cool. So, we're going through the credits right now. Directed by Andrew Davis, incredible director. Worked on The Fugitive, and a lot of other great films as well. Louis Sacker, he wrote the film, actually the screenplay as well. Mike Medavoy, Andrew Davis, Teresa Tucker Davies, Lowell Blank. I think I just ran into Lowell actually. Sigourney Weaver, the great. John Voight, a goat. Patricia Arquette, absolutely. Tim Blake Nelson, gotta love him. Dule Hill, a goat. The GOAT, Shia LaBeouf, the GOAT. Henry Winkler, Nate Davis. Rick Fox, Scott Plank, rest in peace, Scott Plank. Roma Mafia, the great Eartha Kitt. Saban Fallon Hogan. The Kid, Mr. Slick Living, and Brendan Jefferson. Jake M. Smith, he was from New York. He came all the way out to LA or the West Coast to shoot. Byron Cotton, Miguel Castro, Max Cash, Noah Poladic, Marty Ewing, Lewis Phillips. All right. So we're gonna sing the song together. There's no way I could do this watch along without singing it with you guys. You guys ready? Here we go. Dig it dig it. Hey, dig it dig it dig it. Hey, dig it Here we go. 2 suits, 2 tokens in hand. I got no respect 'cause I'm the new man. I got my shovel, shoes full of sand. Check out the tag, the name is Caveman. Dig it dig it. Y'all better be enjoying this. I know you're probably at home, either by yourself or with your people. Everyone should be singing right now. Sing along with it. Let's get it. Take a bad boy, make him dig 5 feet. The dirt in these shovels will give us a beat. Okay, we gotta find something never found before. If not, we'll just have to dig some more. Hey, na 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 na. Hey. Hey, na 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 na. Dig it dig it. Hey. True story, while you guys are singing along to this, Dougie Fresh. Dougie Fresh actually helped compose this entire song. You may be familiar with Dougie Fresh, of course. Dougie Fresh is a legendary beatboxer. Him and Slick Rick always seem to go hand in hand. So yeah, man. Shout out to Dougie Fresh. I'm not singing this, you sing it. I ain't got those notes anymore. Sing it though. I can't sing like that no more. Yeah, man. Really cool. I'm excited that we did this. Like I said, the fact that Holes was coming home to the Disney Plus streaming platform. Oh, it's not done. Sorry. You got to sing it. Brush my teeth. That's all I do is dig holes, eat, and sleep. Hey. So just sit and wait to fry. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Like I said, Holes coming home to the Disney Plus streaming platform. I wanted to do something special for it. It hit, I believe, January 1st. So yeah, I thought it would be really cool to do a watch along with you guys. So here we are, enjoying it. And I've loved every minute with you guys. I think, oh wait, I've totally forgot. Sing it. Hey. I do not have even the slightest bit of talent to do that anymore. Cannot sing like that anymore, no. Shout out to Mark Minnesota Neth. That's funny. His name's Minnesota. Yeah, 2 minutes, 34 seconds before it's all said and done, man. But this has been an incredible experience to be able to watch this with you guys. I wanted to do something special. I thought it'd be really cool to celebrate. Also, the release of the Zeroni inspired collection from Slick Living, now available, slicklivingapparel.com. You know, go grab some limited edition gear before they're all sold out. because they will sell out. They always sell out. And then they never return. And people mad at me about it. I'm like, I told you it was a limited edition drop. Why were you not on the website when it was time? You missed it. That's on you and you. So yeah, man, this is something special to always see. But I never thought, you know, I told my mom I wanted to be an actor when I was 5 years old. You know, you guys being introduced to my face for the very first time, most likely it was through Holes. But I've got a chance to do Friday After Next before Holes. I got a chance to be a part of Family Law, a television series before that. Did some commercials before that. All were great, you know, things to help sharpen the tools of becoming an actor. But, you know, this was the role that really pushed me out there for the very first time, for you guys to be able to know who I am then and still know who I am today. And I don't run from it. I embrace it. I think that, you know, a lot of actors, we're in this industry and we kind of get lost amongst other things we want to do in life. But I love the fact that I got this on my resume. I really do. Love and memory, Scott Plank. Yeah. So this is going to be the final thing I'm going to talk about, because a lot of people don't know this is here. Come to find out, I've found out that a lot of people didn't wait till after the credits to know that there was something there. Before the Marvel films, before the Avengers and the Iron Mans, we were the one to have the post-credit screen. Here it is. We had the first post-credit scene. It was us. We did it first, man. Big shout out to Disney, Walt Disney Pictures, man. Yeah, like I said, I just wanted to do something special for you guys, and I thought this would be the coolest way to do it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the very first watch-along for the film Holes. If you guys are interested in me doing more things like this, leave a comment, let me know. And yeah, man, hope you guys had a great time, and hope I gave you guys some insight that you never knew about this legendary film. I'll see you guys next time. I go by the name of Khleo Thomas, a.k.a. Mr. Slick Living, and I'll see you next time. Peace.